Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then advantage. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of all the way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Stood strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, not tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop.
Hey, tell me what to do.
For the ground, I know I'm on a man. I'm my 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Yeah, new Jeep, no doors with it. No, I won't stop now. Who you kidding? Kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma send it. I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. Wrote inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundromat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Yeah, new Jeep, no doors with it. No, I won't stop now. Who you kidding? Kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma send it. I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it.
Good morning all. How are we doing? Hope everyone is well. Hope we are all good. Let me see how all systems go as far as I can see. We are all systems go. Yes, sir. And yeah, let's get into it. Morning. All right, let's have a look at GJ. Big sell-off yesterday. The system is working. Morning from Las Vegas. Yes, sir. Amazing. Hope we're all well. Let's get straight into the analysis here. Right back where we were on Monday, right? Exact same position as Monday. And the analysis is basically going to be the same as Monday because we are at the same spot. Hopefully we don't crab like this. We get this breakout again, which would be nice. We will see. But good thing is it's the exact same analysis. So pretty easy to trade because we did the work on Monday already. So we know exactly what to look for. So yeah, let's go ahead and start off on the daily time frame as always. It is going to be a mixed session here. Why? Because we have previous daily closing strong bearish here. And GJ is actually becoming into a little bit of a tight, tough range here. We can start to see we're just ranging between the top, come down to the bottom. And the problem is we're not having continuous movement. We're having erratic movement. So we'll have random pushes and then we will just retrace that whole push. No continuation. It's kind of like point to point and that's it. And London session has been tough because every time we come to London session, we are either sitting at resistance or we're sitting at support. So this has happened seasonally, right? And this is something you guys have to get used to. And what happens is that sometimes, and this is where people make a massive mistake, is that they're like, oh, London session is tough. The moves is not coming in London session. I'm going to switch to New York. Then they switch to New York and then the moves start coming back in London session and then they switch back to London. And no, then they continue trading New York. Then they start losing in New York and then they switch back to London. And it's just a mess because you don't learn the session traits. And then you just end up in this whole loophole because you don't know what the hell you're doing. So, you know, this is just where you have to identify that and just identify what we're doing and then take positions based on that. So looking at the daily time frame, we did close bearish here, did take our previous daily wick as well. So continuation below this daily low can be an option here or to fill this daily low. But at the same time, we do have a 4-hour support being formed. Now, I don't really like the way this 4-hour support is being formed. Previous one, no top wick here. And it's not very strong candles here. We're not seeing candles that look like, you know, like this. Like this would be a lot more exciting. This would give me confidence that, hey, I can be slightly more bullish. But at the moment, we're working on pulling back here and we're just sitting inside of this range here. So we have this little range that we formed. If Zoom will let me draw here, please, Zoom. Thank you. So we have this little range that's going to be formed inside of here. And basically, we want to break out of it to be able to look for buys. And for sells, there is a level inside of that we can potentially look for sells below. Same analysis at Monday, most likely going to be below these 4-hour lows right here. So yeah, we'll see what ends up happening with that. Let me move this up to here and then undock it. This. Okay, cool. Oops. This. Nope. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we'll go down on the lower time frame, start marking up, boom, bring back the markup. So we have this 15-minute range here. So sells is going to come below the range and buys is when the 4-hour starts to flip and start to get realistically cleaner buys as above this 582 here. And you'll see why. Moving down on the 1-hour time frame, we're creating this nice resistance here, which if we can close above on a 1 hour above 500, we have options to test into. But again, it's not the biggest range, only 7 pips. Easy buys for me are back up to weekly resistance and try to re-break weekly resistance. Easy buys are going to be above 582 here. That's a very, very clear, easy range. And you can see 15-minute a little bit messy in here, but above there, it's pretty easy to weekly resistance. And then we see what's up. you know, of course, when we're taking buys, we have to be careful that that doesn't turn into a lower high, but that doesn't matter. Our trade from point A to point B will be the trade. As for now, dumping down here, if we do close below this range here, I do think that there is an option for sells, because this will be a range that we've been respecting all week. So if we do get a candle breaking through, I don't see why we don't break through. It's 18 pips we have to the bottom of the range, and I do think we get continuation down. I was looking potentially selling to the bottom of the range, but I considering this as a range here, and I don't want to play in the middle of the range. Don't diddle in the middle. I kind of want to be trading outside of this range, not inside of here. And then when I measured it, it's not really worth it with 10 pips here. And by the time a candle closes below, you're only looking at 7 pips or so to these really major lows that price has been rejecting off all week. So definitely a spot where we have to be careful, right? We need to be careful at that spot. Now, I was also thinking, if this starts pulling back and we start to create support, can we buy towards the upside? The problem is will we get caught in something like this, where it's just super rangy, you know, and when it looks like it's clean, gonna buy towards the upside, it just ends up chopping. That's not what I want to happen here. And, you know, that's why I probably need to see more price action, you know, to try and wait to see if it makes more sense. I don't really want to force anything in this range, because we've seen all low volume, little bit of volume coming in here, and we'll see what ends up happening if we can close above or get below these lows here. Yeah, nice little 15-minute or 30-minute preferred below this range will give options, you know, because it will be doing what all these candles could not do. And yeah, you know, this is how we're gonna populate into it. So let's see what ends up happening. Very good point with this. How are we gonna buy to the top? Yeah, exactly. We need to wait and see, right? We don't know at the moment. Candles are moving down. We have not even created a support. Before we can even think about buying to the top, we need a support created anyways. So until a support is created, we don't make any decisions. And then we can make the decision, is this support enough? Where is it being created? Is the candle close strong enough? And then we start making the decisions. Any specific reason I didn't mark the daily support? I did. It's just marked as a 15. I can just 293. Where's the daily support at 293? Where's 293? That's miles away. We have a lot of levels before. We have a weekly support before 293. That's why I haven't marked it. This monthly support at 610. Monthly, I'm not worried about, because we passed through it many times with wicks. You have to not be worried about monthly when we pass through many times with wicks. It's also my 4 hour and 15 level as well, right? So I'm not gonna mark 1,000 lines, right? It's this level right here basically, which is also the range. So this is what I mean. How can we buy to the top? If it rejects already, we can't buy to the top. We have to buy above the top. So yeah, let's go have a look at gold as well here. Gold, a little bit messy here. A 4 hour time frame has been the first candle breaking structure here. So we do have the first candle breaking structure here, which is a very interesting candle. But we are still respecting the lows. So until the lows get broken, that's where your continuation is, which is pretty obvious. Because it's like, well, to go down, we have to break the lows. So it's kind of like hindsight trading. But this daily candle here, not the best information here, showing us a sign of rejection and gold sitting back inside of the range here. So this is what I mean, like we get the 4 hour close below and then nothing gave you the selling option here. So once the 4 hour close below, you need something to give you a selling option, which would have been closures below 1958, which we didn't get. For now, you know, it could be an argument to sell below 170.344. I don't know how comfortable I am with that. But I do think it could be an option here. I think if you were to try sell, you have this little range here, which is about 48 pips. So yeah, not a bad range. I think sells below there makes sense. Every time we manage to get below, we manage to drive through. And with the 4 hour now closing below, that gives a little bit more confidence, right? And we'll be breaking through this 4 hour support. So I do think that could be an option here. Sells below here for buying it. I don't think it's ready to buy. Unless we form a new range, then you buy from the bottom of the range. Otherwise, I think sells will just come below 1970, 300-ish, you know, 1970, 100. around those zones, just closes below these zones, I think you have an opportunity to sell. Prefer to take that type of trade in New York. As you can see, most volume comes in New York time. Around here, this was New York yesterday, actually NYSE this was, so that's kind of the time that I want to be trading gold, not this early. So yeah, that's basically it. Excuse me for the analysis. Let's go have a look at if we have any news. I don't remember seeing news yesterday. Yeah, we look pretty clean here, and yeah, pretty clean, pretty simple. Bit of CAD news here, bit of Euro news at 12 o'clock, but that's not till 12, so not too much of a big deal. And yeah, you know, we will have a look at like that. I do think we have the JPY, you know, sending some surprise news. Yeah, I did see, yeah, here, JPY chain stores, but that's all good now. So yeah, now we can, now we wait for our setups, man. Now we wait for our setups. You know the drill. Any trades taken? Just started the stream, man. Just started the stream. Damn, man's been awake from yesterday in New York. So you know the drill, guys. If you enjoyed the analysis, please leave a like. If we can get the likes up to 200, then I really would appreciate it if we could do the YouTube business. You know the drill. Then I don't have to ask. I hate to ask. Almost 500 of us in here. Appreciate everyone showing up as always. Pleasure to have you on stream. So yeah, if we can get get the likes up to 250 would be good, I would say. 250, then I don't have to ask for a while. So make sure to press that. Appreciate the support as always. And yes, sir. You don't see it? Yeah, I don't know why. I'll refresh my page. But this is, yeah, this is the JPY news, right? Yeah, this one. This was the one. Either yours, let me refresh. YouTube business done. Thank you, thank you. Are you looking to sell below the 4-hour support or below the 15? I'll sell below the 15. Will be better. To sell below the 15-minute support is going to be a lot better here. Let's see if this loaded. Yeah, it's come now. So yeah, a little bit of JPY, but this should be done now. I think maybe that could be a little reaction we've seen. But yeah, let's see what happens now. Hopefully we don't crab like this. And we just get some volume and start absolutely charging through these zones. With closures, of course, so we can enter. You all think Blade Runner is a good movie? Yeah, it's a good movie, man. So yeah, now game of patience. 8 hours till New York, let's go. Hello, are you Roger Banks' son? No, I'm not Roger Banks' son. Damn. What's wrong with Antonio today? It is a new one, Brian. Always surprising. I don't know if that's a compliment or an offense. Offense for sure. Antonio, where's your chart? Let me scroll up and see the chart he sent. Let's see his plan. Sell. Yes, sir. Buys above there. Yes. Good. Looks good. I wonder why I dragged this a little bit lower. There has to be a reason why I dragged this lower. Let's go find the reason I dragged this lower. 1 hour. I think it's because it's a 1 hour zone. Up, there we go. Yeah, make sure you're marking the 1 hour. Make sure you're marking the 1 hour. If gold closes below the support, when do we know we have to form a resistance and when do we just short? I mean, if it's a volume time, you just short. The time where you need for it to form a resistance is that if we've had a heavy push already. If this just melts down below and closes below the support, I want to see price pull back something before and then close below. Right? So I want to see it close below. I want to see it pull back before closing below. That's how you know. I always your streams and just followed you on Instagram. Thank you very much. Yesterday I was in a buy and it went down very, very heavy. As you said, all buy 5 minute, 15 minute on live stream. In this situation, how to handle the trade? Well, you don't buy every bullish and you don't buy every bullish 15-minute close. It's not how it works. Just because a 15-minute close is bullish doesn't mean you press buy. 15-minute close is bullish doesn't mean you press buy. You have to follow session bias, where we are on the market, you know, and understand that as long as we're outside of this range here that we closed outside of, as long as we remain below 182.950, then probably more likely sells are going to make more sense than buys here. Your plan for today? Let's have a look. No trade zone, buys and sells. Yeah, pretty similar plan. What do you think about regulated brokers like Sway Markets who take US clients? Doesn't it seem shady? I think regulated and unregulated all have their drawbacks. Regulation I've seen mean nothing. Like, I've seen big regulated brokers still offer very bad services. The problem is I can't give my opinion unless I don't even know who Sway Markets are. I don't even know who they are, so I can't give my opinion on it. So looking to trade below the 1 hour support and target 889. Yeah, my target would be 882. Yeah, 889, 882. Yeah, exactly. Somewhere around there. 182 watch level as well. I'm a newbie. Do you have any advice for me? Very interested in trading. Yeah, go watch the free Forex course, right? Watch the free Forex course. That's the best place to start because it's free and it will give you an idea of how to do technical analysis. So go ahead and watch that. $182,600 monthly support, yes, but I have this kind of 4 hour resistance area around there, so I don't. 609 is not too important because remember, it's a level behind. We've crossed through it already on a monthly. You can't worry too much about it when we've crossed through it already on a monthly. We've crossed through it once. This wick crossed through it twice. So focus on the levels that we have on the lower time frames, which is around somewhere here, right? So we just marked the 15. What about 4 hour support? 182, 134. I'm not trading inside this range, so I don't care. Make sense? If I was looking to sell inside this range, then I would look at it. Then it would be important. But I'm not looking to sell inside this range. Sell below daily support. What time frame is this? 15? Why does no that's tough in here because of this level here. I won't be selling inside the range. It's just too tight here. It's too tight. You could try as an early option, but it's just too tight with all these wicks. I feel it's tough. Brother, why are you trading with your own money? Is there any reason? Never with the mass funded account? Oh yeah, there's plenty of reasons why I don't trade with a funded account and I trade with my own money. First of all, I don't want to, the obvious reason is if I don't have to, I don't want to split money with someone. I don't want to trade and split money. Second of all, funding accounts, their business model is reliant on traders failing the challenges to generate profits. That's where the majority of the money comes from. And they're going to do everything in their power to make sure that it's the hardest scenario for you to pass. Thirdly, you can pass though. You can pass and you can generate profits, but it's going to put you in a more difficult spot than if you were to have your own live account. And sometimes I don't trust their feeds, right? I don't trust their feeds. Their spreads can be higher. Their slippage can be higher. And yeah, it's just how it is, you know. So that's why you're one step away from being back to zero, right? One step away from your account being taken away from you. Anything that might happen. Listen, 5%, to lose 5% in a day, it can happen, especially if you're risking 2.5%. That's 2 trades. 2 trades. Imagine the second trade, you adjusted your stop loss by 1 pip, but adjusting your stop loss by 1 pip caused you to lose 5.1%. They're still going to take the account away from you, right? Is it available in your channel? Yes, it is. You can go ahead and look at it. So, will you do a speech on trading platform? I'm looking for trader to have speech for 2 hours. Yeah, I don't think I'll do a speech for 2 hours, but I'll chill here and wait for trade setups. Funding accounts make trading 5x more stressful than it already is. Take the time and build your own capital. Yeah, either have your small account, prove that you're consistent, then try a funding account to make money to put into your own account. That would be the option I would go for. If I had, I needed access to capital, I would only make sure I'm very consistent. Then I would pass the funding challenge, and then anytime, as soon as I can, I take withdrawals and put it in my own account. And if the funding challenge gets taken away, I've built as much as I can my own account using the funding challenge, and I'll continue trading that. Or I would have multiple funding accounts so that if one gets taken away, the other one's hedged, and I'd have them all on a copy trader. But that's expensive, right? How much is a challenge? Like $400? So if you have like 5 challenges, you might as well just put that in your own account and prove that you're profitable. GJ seems oversold from yesterday's move. Should we focus more on buying? No, there's no such thing as overbought or oversold. I do agree at some point, if price is just pushing bearish, then at some point you can expect a pullback. But as long as price keeps pulling back, continuing down, pulling back, it can just keep reversing for as long as it wants. There's no such thing. Only overbought and oversold is when we've had no pullbacks. Then I start to hesitate. Like if we did not have a pullback now and we were just straight dumping like this, and I come to London session and price is just, this happened over Asian, now I'm kind of like, London, I want to pull back before I look for further sells. You're looking at a resistance formed on the 19th, 1 p.m. watch zone. For what? For sells? Buys above 442 to retest weekly. 442. Yeah, it could be an option here. We just need to be careful that we won't be trapped in the same range that we had. It would be the exact same trade that we took on Monday, actually. Exact. Close above this range is the exact same trade. So I do think it could be an option here, especially after this pullback. We would have to, but we only have a very small watch zone of 182. It's the riskier option of the two. The safer option will be above 182.580. But yes, this could be an option, especially if we get a 30 close above there, then yes, I would be more inclined to play with that option. But a 15, I'm not too confident because it's messy. 582 would be better. But, if we get a 15 thunderstorm, it's time of volume, we could give it a shot, but we know it's the riskier option. Easier buys will be above the 582. Sir, how to meet you in Dubai? We would need to do a meetup. Risking 3% on a $500 account, what do you think? Yeah, I don't think it's a problem. As long as you're happy risking that, I think as a percentage-wise, I don't see it as an issue as a percentage-wise. Can you please explain the lines on my chart? Yeah, this is not something that can be explained in 5 minutes. This is something that I spent a couple of hours making a video on. So you should go ahead and watch that. The video is called Support and Resistance Zones. It's a 10-minute video. We'll explain it nice in depth. Would other people see this as a bearish flag? I mean, both ways sells make sense below here. No matter how you view this channel, whatever, head and shoulders, knees and toes, whatever you want to see it as. For me, it's a range. We're closing above or we're closing below, and then we're making decisions based on that. Harry, thanks for the streams. Really learned a lot from the streams. Definitely feels way better than trading on my own. Big respect. Thanks, man. Appreciate you guys showing up as always. That's how it is, man. We're here to vibe, and yeah, that's how it is, man. Trading can really be boring, especially when price is ranging like this. That's why it's nice to have a community, nice to have people around you. Knees and toes, yeah. Some people caught on to that, right? On UJ, I don't like UJ at the moment, man. I'll be very careful with UJ. This plan does make sense, but be careful, be very careful with these buys. Every single time we pop up into 900, 970, we have an intervention. The JPY comes and intervenes. So USD JPY, I would say, is basically almost untradeable. Look, every time we hit almost 150, intervention. So this is just risky. That's why you just see price ranging, because no one wants to trade this at the moment. It's too risky. Too risky. It's not moving. You didn't even know knees and toes exist? They don't. It's the song. We need volume. Come on, Harry. Don't be shy. Move the market. Yeah, man. I think the problem is we were calling them a lot last month and telling them to help. Now this month they're like, no more calls. So I said, okay, fine. I'll have to chill. I'll have to chill. No problem. They said you can only call us when we're in a trade. And then I did call them when I was in a trade, and then nothing happened. What do you mean when you said Japanese intervention? Yeah, sometimes the Bank of Japan just randomly comes in and buys up the yen to help its price against the dollar. And then we get stuck in BS price action like this. Big pullbacks for no reason. And you can't expect when it's going to happen. Very risky. Do you check previous session highs and lows as extra confluence? No, not always. Boys, remember, if you're ever bored on the charts, take impulsive positions. That'll get your blood flowing. Don't do that. Can they do it though? Is it legit? Yeah, it's their currency. They can do what the hell they want to do with their currency, man. It sucks for us, for sure. It sucks for us, especially if you're in a trade. Big issue. I have $1,000 account and I want to risk 2%. What should be my lot size? Well, it depends on your stop loss. If you have a 100 pip stop, it's going to be a very tiny lot size. If you have a 15 pip stop, it's going to be bigger than a 100 pip stop. So it all depends what stop loss you have. Now, realistically, this is just a thought. Why the hell do you have a live account if you can't even calculate your risk? It makes no sense. How do you think you're going to make money if you don't even know how to calculate risk? You shouldn't have a live account. It's like giving someone an F1 car who hasn't even driven a car in their life. It's like, okay, here's the keys, you know, and then you get in the car and you're like, how do I change gear? You know, it's like, what? There's more to changing gears, you know? So, please, make sure to learn the skill. If you have that $1,000 could be worth so much more if you actually spend time learning the skill, and for a fraction of the price, for just 10% of that price, you could get way more information and make way more money. You know? Yeah, exactly. If you want to trade on a live account because of emotions, you wanna just practice emotions, pop a very small lot size, you know, like a 0.01, 0.05, you know, or if you don't feel that money, I don't know everyone's financial situation. For me, you know, the smallest, when I was practicing to feel the small lot size I would use is like a half lot is where I would feel okay. You know, it can be annoying because you can lose, you know, $500 easy with that. So why don't other currencies do it to bring back the price? Because all other currencies have positive interest rates while the JPY has negative interest rates. Nothing compares to opening 40 lots and watching every tick. Nothing, I recommend. Yeah, but do that not on funded. Do that with your own capital. That's different. That's different. Unless you are. I don't know. That's way different. 40 lot on own capital is different. How much stop loss do you normally use? How much stop loss do you normally use? That should be the question, not me. Right? It's dependent on the trade. I would say my stop loss averages from 12, 15, 20 pips. That's probably the three most used stops. Better for JPY to keep their currency weak? No, they're pressured by the US dollar to keep their currency negative interest rates. Isn't it risky to trade JPY because of the intervention? Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. But this is my pair, you know, and I accept the risk. I think in London we have not seen any intervention, and it's okay, you know. I guess this is just a time that you just have to be cautious, you know, like make sure to take a position, get in, get out, you know, and be done with it. It's nothing to... and just keep an eye on USD JPY. Once it starts popping up into the 150, then you need to kind of take a step back, you know. I've never seen them do an intervention around London Open though, and if they do, I'd be very surprised, because that will it will not mess up us, it will mess up all of the London banks. Could you shed some light on the negative and positive interest rates? Well, yeah, go look at the whole economies. All economies, the US, no matter the euro, they're all at positive interest rates because of financial policy, right? We have high inflation, and they want to bring, they're increasing interest rates because of that. So, and now they're trying to bring inflation down. So if we go ahead and look at the interest rates around the world, we can see we have the NZD at 5.5, USD at 5.5, GBP at 5.25, but the JPY is at negative interest rates. And the reason why the Bank of Japan is at a negative interest rate is the JPY is a safe haven currency. So negative interest rates is very attractive, but the reason why they're pressured to hold negative interest rates is because the country holds a lot of US dollars, and it's pressured by their dollar reserves to hold negative interest rates on their own main currency. That's 2/01/2019. That was the Nikkei crash, though. That's different. This is just an intervention. Interventions happen all the time. It's just a quick spike. Like the big one we saw a couple of weeks ago. There's this one here. Then we saw the big one. When was that big one? This was the big, no. The big one we saw was the 300 pip day we had. This was a big one. But that was GBP news, actually. This one here. Right, that was the last intervention here, and this was a heavy move. Look what's happened after that intervention. Scared off investors. Boom, look at this range. You look at the difference in price action we've had. Easy, trending moves. This is the difference. This is where you have to analyze the pair and look at it subjectively and say, okay, why is it being a little bit harder to trade? Well, look, easy trending moves. Buys, sells, easy sell, sells. You can sell down. Easy trending move again. Easy trending move. Now range. Pop up. Bring it back into the range. Tough. Also, the reason why we're seeing this is because we have daylight savings time changes, right? We have it next week. Next week, the stream is going to start from 10:30 a.m. Dubai time, 1 hour later. Right? So the stream won't start till, even now the stream won't be started. So be sure to be subscribed so you know when the stream goes live and you'll be notified. I don't want you guys DMing me. I don't want you guys messaging, oh, where's the stream? I'm sure I'm still gonna get it, but I've told you, daylight saving time. You currently in any trade? No, we're still waiting. Why did you mark the weekly support? Because there's 2 weeks move. Yeah, we've been respecting that weekly resistance all week. All week we've been... Oh, you mean this weekly support down here? 592? No. The one up here? Yeah, all week we've been respecting this zone. Very, very important zone on the weekly. It's just the weekly resistance. You'll see it right here. On a weekly... You won't see it if you're on a different brokerage, I think. But we've been respecting it all week. Don't we have a 182 4-hour support? But are you trading to there? Are you going to trade there? That's my question. If you're not going to trade there, then why mark it? I'm personally not trading there, so I'm not marking it. Is it necessary to open a chart before placing a trade? I'm not sure if you're serious about that question or not. What are you placing a trade based on? Come on, man. What type of question is this? Oh yeah, only signals. Brother, what is daylight saving time? Okay, I'll give you a good tip. Daylight saving time is if you go there, we have one amazing resource that will help you a lot, and it's called Xauusd. Alright, you should try it. Just check in there, it will tell you it very fast. E, by the way, Google it. Forgot the E. Forgot the E. Googaloo, yes. Goggle, yeah, I spelled goggle. My bad. Of course, it's necessary to open the charts. Got you in the first half? Damn. Do you trade breakouts or you trade with the trend? Depends. Gold or Bitcoin? I would say gold is more consistent. But to invest, probably more opportunity in Bitcoin. Yeah, exactly. Does GJ move opposite to gold? Sometimes they're like that, sometimes they're not. So it's not something we can rely on. Can you see Euro USD and tell us why it didn't go past around 1.0650? The reason why is because it probably created resistance there. So if it can't go past the zone, it's because there's resistance there where this line is. That's why it couldn't go past. But analysis for it, daily closing bearish, again, similar to GJ, right? Euro USD is moving a little similar. We're seeing all the pairs move a little bit all together. Yeah, it would be pretty much similar plan on yeah, same plan we have on GJ will be applied here, but your selling ranges are a lot smaller. Bitcoin make you rich? It could have. Looks like a crab market today. Yeah, hope not. I hope we just get volume in at one point and then it's a quick position and be done, you know? Do you suggest Bitcoin mining? I don't think it's profitable enough for many people because of the amount of GPUs you need. You probably, your initial investment, you know, is way too much. Maybe the person is asking prefers to use a chat search engine instead of Google search for yeah. Who knows, man? Who knows? Can I look at USD CAD, please? Let's have a look. Daily at daily resistance, so we need to get above daily resistance. Then you have a small range to about 1.37685. 4 hour. Yeah, so you're looking to get above that daily resistance. So buys above that daily resistance makes sense. So look for support above the daily resistance and then you can trade to the next zone. That's probably about it. Give me a sec, guys. I'll be back. Assalamu alaikum. Salam, brother. When it comes to candle without wick, which candle time frame is more reliable for price reversal? Without wick, price reversal? No, they don't come together. If you guys enjoying the stream, be sure to leave a like. Would appreciate it. Get the likes up to 300. Yes, sir. You do business. Hate to ask, but, you know, part of the game. What's your real name? I think people know my real name. I think I say it in the intro. No, I say it in the intro. Oh, there we go. I think I say it in the intro of every one of my YouTube videos. So that tells me that you don't watch my YouTube videos. You're not a loyal fan. Not a loyal subscriber. Come on now. Harry Tate. Are you opening positions live or only talking? Yes, if there is a position, I will show it on the screen. But as I always say, I'm just doing my job here. I'm trading. Nothing is financial advice here. You know, I'm just doing what I do. But if there is a trade, I will take it. Would you open a trade potion? I don't think I'll make a potion, but, you know, position maybe. Person without doing the homework is beyond me. Yeah, I mean, it just shows. And then these people ask why they can't be profitable in trading. Why the question is so rude? People, you know, lack manners, right? They just want, need that potion? Yeah, I know. Sir, please allow me to meet you in Dubai. I'm waiting for I don't know who you are. I'm not going to meet a stranger. I'm going to come armed. If I meet you, I'm coming armed. Be careful. I told you, if we do a meetup, if we do a meetup, multiple people. So I can have a gang. If any shit goes down, everyone's like full. Oh. No, I'm joking. Like you see in UFC. You know, shit will go down, you know, like in UFC. Dana White will have to come on the Let's make a lot of people meeting in Medinet Jumeirah or Palm. Yeah, I'm ready, man. If people want to do a meetup in Dubai, I'm ready. If someone can help me organize. I don't know how many people are in Dubai. If people are in Dubai, then yeah. I mean, people want to fly down. Damn. That's respect. Then we'd have to organize something really nice. We'd have to organize something very nice. Open the spot for VIP 29th. 29th I'm planning to open. What day is it today? Yeah, the 29th we should open. 5 days from now. 5 days. What is the 29th? Oh, that's a Saturday. No. Probably 27th then. I don't know. I'm thinking to open it on the Friday so we have the weekend to get everyone accustomed. Instead of opening it on the Monday and that's market open and we're busy. Yeah. So I think the 27th, 2 days I'll open it. I'll put an alert on the website today and I'll let you guys know when it will open. So Friday, I think Friday would be good. Because then it allows the weekend to sort everything out, allows you guys to join the webinar on Sunday, and then we're ready for Monday the 30th. Yes, sir. You organize a meet and greet? I'll take a 14-hour flight? Damn, man, respect. I got a question about payment. Do I get charged 1 month after joining or at a time you choose? No, your exact time you joined, it's all automatic and you're in control. The exact time you joined is when you get recharged. And then if you cancel after that, you still get the full month. I don't choose when to charge you. I don't have control of your payments. You have control of your payments. You can cancel anything. It's not legal for me, I think, to control your payments like that. The only control I have is to deny your payment or to refund you. Just whenever he wants money. Lobsters and rent panty night? Damn, man. Payment is automatic. If you sign up, yes, it will renew. It's a subscription. Like, it works exactly like Netflix, guys. Exactly like Netflix. What city size can Dubai be compared to? Wow. It's actually not as big as you think it is. It's a tough question. I'd have to think about it. I don't think anything compares to it. Can you walk us through what you're looking for today? Yeah, pretty simple. Buys potentially above these highs here to look to push through this zone. I would want a 30-minute close though. I would want a 30-minute close. Or sells below this 15-minute range here to tap into these lows. Pretty simple. This range is a little bit messy. I don't want to diddle inside of it. Don't diddle in the middle. And that's how it works. Can you do a 3-month combo VIP plan? No, just pay monthly. Maybe you don't want to be in there for 3 months. Right? There's no VIP. There's no bundle. There's no combo. There's no Supreme Deluxe. There's no without cheese. There's no McDonald's special. It's just a simple thing. There's no family bucket. Nothing. All information's on the website, guys. You can just have a look at the website so that when it opens, you know what you're signing up for. Here you go, the website. You can read about it. You know what you get. Why specifically? Because if we look at the 30-minute, it's clean, right? So we can rely on the 30-minute to drive through this zone, right? But the 15 is where it's messy. So 15, maybe we can't rely. If it closes nicely above, then we have to this resistance around, 6 pips we can play with. But if a 30 closes above, we know we have clean candles on 30. So then we can rely on the 30-minute candle and just use 15 for entry. You're killing my tummy this morning? Gotta give them stick, right? This is what happens when GJ is ranging. For me, end of year, if Dubai meet happens, can't miss the chance to meet Lovejeet. It's expensive meat, man, for everyone to fly down. I mailed you through your website for joining. You don't join through mailing me. You join when the spots open on the way. And I'll let you know. It will open. When the spots open, all you'll do is you'll press join now. And then you'll be able to join. You'll press this button, join, and then you'll be able to join. And then if spots fill up, it'll close. Simple as that. Do you only do GJ and gold? Do you never trade? You trade in specific time for discipline? Yes, I only do. I do mainly GJ, right? I do mainly GJ, and gold. I trade sometimes in New York when I want to trade it, when I think it looks good, and yeah, I do this for discipline and consistency. I'm a big believer of quality of trades, not quantity. The times that I've taken more trades, I normally end up in more negative. I've noticed this, If I try force a trade when market conditions aren't good, it normally messes me up. I normally notice I get less returns. Whereas if I focus on taking quality trades and market conditions are good, that's where I have my biggest months. And that's where I can start pushing 15-20% months, which for me is great. Yeah, well, Lovejeet's been quiet. I don't know, but he's doing well. I mean, yesterday he posted in Motivation and Achievements his success on oil and stuff. Good morning, boss. How are you? All good. At least you're not let 1,000 people in for money. Yeah, if I wanted to do for money, I would have increased the price of it. And then try get in as much people as I want and make it very simple. Like, I would make it something that doesn't take much of my time, you know? Whereas now it does take a good portion of my time. So I just make sure to offer value in there. Sometimes I need to balance it. I never really believed on Excel and win right or loss and have history of everything. I'll be honest. I call myself stupid. I didn't believe since I made this simple Excel. I'm in profit and very full careful. Yeah, exactly. You notice how much, especially the biggest thing is win rate. Win rate is useless because, look, if you take a loss now with 38 wins we have on stream and 9 losses, it will reduce the win rate by 2%. But that loss might be only a 1% loss on your account. It doesn't really matter, you know. A lot of profitable traders have like a 60% win rate. There's people who are profitable traders with a negative win rate because they trade based on risk to reward and stuff like that. So all you have to focus on is doing your job. There's so many ways to trade, and for me, I really noticed, and this is something that I have to make sure to keep myself disciplined, as you know, I feel like people around are looking for trades and then I get excited to look for trades. Sometimes it's not always the best option to take trades, and I don't have to trade at this specific time because I know long term that not taking quality amount of trades, not quantity, pays me the most, and I should follow that, right? I should follow that. You know, it's like, just do the math. It's simple math. Even if you guys get to a stage of risking, right? Of risking to $100 per trade, which is not much. It's achievable for a lot of people, risking $100 per trade. So let's do the math. $100 per trade. Actually, I won't. I'll use Zoom tools. I like Zoom tools. $100 per trade. If you take quality, not quantity trades, right? You can easily get 2 wins a week. Easily. Right? Quality, not quantity. Even if you take 3 trades with 1 loss, you can still get 2 wins total per week. So 2 wins with $100 risk is roughly, let's round it to 200, right? Might be more because you might get more than a 1-to-1, but let's average it at 200. $200 a week, 4 weeks in a month. What's 2 times 4? You're making $800 extra a month for just risking 100 and taking 2 wins a week. Guys, how many people here in chat would not want an extra $800 a month for only 2 trades a week? And I'm talking about 2 wins. You could take 3 trades, 2 wins, 1 losses. You still make 800. Increase this number to 200, to 300, to 500, to 1,000. Now you're working good because now you're making an extra 2,000 a week if you increase this number to 200, right? So that's maybe up to 8,000 a month for 2 wins a week. Maybe you have a rough week, you lose a couple of thousand, that's still 5,000. Right? Scale that. That's scalability. And remember, that all starts with what? 2 trades a week. 2 trades, guys. I'm talking about 2, not 2 trades a day, not 2 trades a session. I'm talking about 2 trades a week, right? And this is something that I always need to come back on, because sometimes I see people trading around me and others are around me and they're like, say, oh, this position looks good, and I get excited. I'm like, oh yeah, this might be an option. I take it with it, and I'm like, actually no, I need to take 1 step back and realize the best results I've seen is when I just look for the best options that have the highest probabilities and focus on just taking the next best option, not taking a option. There's a big difference between taking the option instead of taking the next best option. And the best option is going to be what? It's going to be during my time of highest probabilities. There's a certain time between, if you go and calculate, guys, and you can see this from just the stream results. Go calculate the time here, right, of any trade taken at around 10 a.m., right, has a 90% win rate. 10 to 10:30, 90% win rate, right? So if I know that, then why don't I just wait for that and risk more on that? There are so many ways to look at this, and people, right? People just do what? People just take too many trades and end up blowing profits because they think it's going to be good now. But trust me, I've been through this. I've done the experimentation and I found the best. The best is just taking 2 trades, even 3, And you'll be way ahead of 90% of people. Because just $100, taking 2 good trades a week is giving you $800. That's $100 risk is very achievable for a lot of people. Very, very achievable. And making $800 a month is going to be great for just risking 100. That's massive return on investment. Massive. You won't get that in any other investment tool. So look at it like that. But I'm sure that everyone here is taking 2 trades a day, 3 trades a day, trying to take a trade every single day and losing money. And I remember when I used to do that, and still that's what happens. You know, it's like there's only specific times in the market when market's trending heavy, pushing heavy, then we can push trades back to back, back to back, back to back. But when that's not an option, the still 2 trades a week is still going to pay us a lot more. It's going to pay us a lot more, but it just doesn't look like that at the inside of the week. Maybe you only made this week 200 and you're like, oh, there were so many moves. If I shorted GJ from here, I would have made another 300. If I shorted here, I would have made another 400. And then you FOMO and you take more and more and more trades, but then you lose and then you don't understand. Then at the end of the month, if you go back and say, if I only took the trades, and I always say this to my guys in the group, if you guys only took the trades that I took on stream mode, that I took with you, would you be in a better position? And most of their answers is yes. So let me ask you guys in YouTube chat here, if you only took trades that were high quality during the times where you know it has the highest probabilities, yes, it may be less, but would you be in a better position financially on your account? I can pretty much almost guarantee majority would be saying yes. You know? There we go. So I really want to build patience in others and understand that we don't need to be taking 10, 5 positions. This week I've taken a position every day. And that's too much now. I'm looking back. In this market condition, it shouldn't be like that. With these market conditions, no. Drink some water first. Yeah, I do need some actually after that. Cheers to that. Man woke up and chose to speak facts. Yeah, it's realization, man. And I think, speaking from an honest point of view, it's also, pressurizing to want to take trades and to, because it's fun and stuff like that. But it's not. Who gives a shit? Trading for me. Trading is boring. Trading is supposed to be boring. We come and we do a job. We wait for a bloody candle to close at a certain area. We press a button and get on with our day. It's exciting, increasing risk and getting better. But we need to understand that it's not this whole search for trades, take 100 trades, unless your method is built like that. And methods that take a lot of trades are built on only taking very small pieces of the market, like a scalping or a supply and demand, where you let price bounce off a zone and only take 8-9 pips and be done. Maybe then you can find 2-3 trades, but for a price action based method, trust me, long term, I know people they're gonna be like, oh, it's boring, you don't take a trade every day. They're gonna go to someone who takes a trade every day, and then when they go to that person, they're gonna lose because of more variance in their trading, and then they're gonna come back to you, and all of this process they would have wasted 6 months. Then they're gonna come back and say, oh yeah, you're right, it's better if I just focus on quality, not quantity. If you guys enjoyed that rant, leave a like. More people need to hear this rant, because that's how more people are going to succeed in this game. Right? What kind of Audi do you own? It's not really relevant now, but RSQ3. On stream, with all due respect, we've been taking quality this month. Yeah, stream, off stream been great, man. Most of my positions in the last 2 weeks have been off stream. As I said, you guys can go see all the positions that were taken off stream. Well, the ones that I post. These are the ones we plan on stream, so these are not New York. But you guys can see here. So, yeah, on stream it's been slow, but that's because stream is only an hour and something, you know? So we're trading within a specific time zone. The thing is, you'll be complaining if you don't know how to take trades off stream. There's so many guys in the Discord group who we plan on stream, and then when the stream ends, they still take the position and wins. If I were to consider all of the trades, including the trades off stream, there'll be around 6 wins and 3 losses. And that's considered more of a badder month with 3 losses. Does Dubai have Autobahn? No. And I bet people take 3 losses in a day, not a month. So calculate that. What do you mean about trades off stream? I don't take all my trades on stream, man. Stream is only, if we go look at how long each stream is, each stream I keep it a certain time. So sometimes an hour after stream, there's a position that comes, right? New York, a position comes. Like look at Monday. Monday this week was taken off stream. The buys we took here was taken off stream. But if you scroll back in the chat, in the public group, even though this move happened off stream, people in the public group still got this trade because they've been applying the skills. Right? So Monday trade planned on stream, but stream ended before I took it. My job is not to sit here for 3, 4, 5 hours trying to give you guys a trade. I'm not here to give you a trade. I'm here to just vibe with you guys. And if their trade comes, then we take it. And to be honest, I'm very proud of the results that there have been on stream. I think that's not sustainable to have an 85% win rate long term. 38 wins, 9 losses, that's pretty big. You know, that's good, man. And you know, it shows. Every single trade taken on here. How much is your group? $1.8 per day. So 55 a month. How long the stream record? I think the stream record now, well, you can go see for yourself. We can go have a look. 07, so no, 06. So 06 is June, since June. Any chicks in the group? I don't know, but there are women, yes. Do you think GJ is a buy or sell? I think it's a crab. It's not doing anything. What things does it include? Bro, it includes everything you can think of. Right? Anything you can think of. You can see all the information on here, man. You check the link in the description. You can watch this video. It shows you all the features here. Right? Weekly live webinars, live London trading rooms, New York chat room, weekly live New York sessions, right? You can read all of what it has, right? Community, you get access to all of my content. I have exclusive content in order here. Fundamental video part 1, 2, 3. This is how my strategy is. Am I going in DIFC? Networking event? No. I'll go to Watch Week though. There's Watch Week in DIFC. I'll go there. I'll go to Watch Week. I didn't hear about this Dubai investment and networking event. Let's see it. But I'll go to Watch Week. Do I have to be good with math in Forex trading? No, you just need common sense. You got any watches? Yeah, I have a piece. Still waiting to get more, but I prioritized other investments first. But yeah, I do like timepieces. Problem is allocation, just waiting. Waiting for allocation. You'll see you there then? No worries, man. I'll see you there. We'll see closer to the time what time you're going, and then I'll see you there as well. What's the worst risk to reward? Maybe 1 to 0.9 worst risk to reward, but you can see the wins here. 15, 15, 19, 16, 17, 12, 12, losses 12, win 22. So it really eats up the losses. If we were to remove the small losses, like there's a lot of 9 pip loss, 12 pip loss, but 17 win, 15 win, 14 win, 17 win, 9 pip loss, 13 win, you know, 16, 16, 12, 18, 17, 5, 12, and then 16 loss. And you can notice only recently there's been just a slight few losses here. We've had 16, 12, 15, but that has all been eaten up by, like here, 18 pip win, and then I took a 40 pip win on gold. So these are really irrelevant in terms of my month standpoint. And this one I risked 1%. Because it was a Friday. If you guys watch back the stream, you will hear that I said I'm only risking low risk on this trade to end my week, and this was not supposed to be a loss. This I actually made a mistake, and many people got this trade at break even, and this was because that day we had a JPY intervention. So even if I held this trade, no matter what I did, it would have been a guaranteed loss, even though the trade played out. The trade played out, the idea was right, unless I re-entered like 4 times, you know, because you would have got stopped first position, second position, then this JPY, and then no top wick. So even if you entered with the no top wick breaking the high, the intervention would have came. So that should have been a break-even trade, but I managed it wrong. And if you go, and I even wrote here, hit TP managed early. So if you go and watch the stream, you'll hear me say that I close early, and a lot of people in the group, a lot of people in chat actually closed at break even. So this shouldn't even be a loss. This should be break even. But I put it on here for transparency. But luckily the week before I took a 40 pip win on gold. So really realistically this only took around half of that. So it's still up for the month for me in terms of taking a loss like that. You know, 18 and 10 pip, already that covers the 2 losses. So you re-entered on the break of the high. Yeah, man, I just left the chart. When I saw that, I didn't know what was going to happen next, and it was Friday, and my rule, I've been in a stage on Friday where I go and I push too hard, and then I end up giving back my profits for the week. You know, there's a slight added pressure when you have to also, now I have more payments to be made because of my investments, and I need to make sure that, you know, it kind of adds pressure, like, oh, I need to be a bit careful here. So basically our strategy is to wait for a breakout, close, and then a bottom wick in a buy position. No, it's not breakout. We can buy 2 highs, we can buy above highs, you can sell to lows. You're trading structural points. You're trading range to range is the best way I put it. Why I don't take trades on stocks? Because it's not what I trade. But yeah, Claudio, for me it was just yeah, it's the worst. Yeah, it is the worst. It does play on your mind. But then we came back Monday and immediately took a win on Monday. So you see, it's revolving. It doesn't make a difference. It would put your mind in a shitty place if we came back Monday and took another loss, which can happen. Hey man, I'm probably gonna join your group, but I'm a little hesitant trading because of previous losses. What's the max you think I should trade when starting out? If you have an answer, whatever you're comfortable. Don't if you're gonna embark on a journey to get better at trading, your job is to get better at trading, not to think about how much money you're gonna make. You won't make any money until you get better at trading. So if you're gonna join with the idea, okay, let me risk $5-10 a trade and practice the skill, and then with time, as you build your confidence, you can start increasing risk, and then you make money back. Do you have a Telegram group? Yeah, I don't like it. I think Discord is the best. But yes, there is one Telegram group. There is. Man, this is choppy market. And the worst is that if you go with a win, you're not happy, just normal. You have to treat your wins and losses the same. Not proud, just saying you did the same and you lost a lot. Yes, that has happened to me, Claudia, and that's why on Friday when I took the one, I just called it. I said, that's it. I've lost 1% today. I'm not losing anymore. You know, I was up 6% for that week. I risked 1, down to 5, and, you know, that's it. Call it. I don't want to, otherwise, probably what would have happened to you yesterday, it can happen to me if I just keep going and doing that. What's your name on Discord? Yes, please don't accept friend requests from scammers. I will never message you. I'll never DM you first. I don't know who you are. I have no problem. I have no business messaging you. Oof, these markets are crabby. Damn, man. This is bad. This is something maybe you can come up with a plan how to have consistent emotions, either win or loss. It's personal. It's personal. I do have a way, and the way is to have discipline, man. It's just to have discipline. You just have to be able to walk away from the charts. You're always going to feel it. We always like winning. We don't like losing. It's human nature. And you can't rewrite genetics and human nature. We can't, DNA, we cannot restructure DNA yet. But if we do, then you'll be scary at how good you are at trading, right? If we can restructure DNA not to feel emotion. Price not really moving? Yeah, tell me about it, man. I'm watching paint dry here. Is there any platform like Tradingview but free? Yeah, Tradingview is free. Just no need to pay for the full version if you don't want to. You just have to deal with ads. We don't trade with indicators, so we don't need it. I manage that. My bot either it loses or wins. I don't care because I trust it. Maybe it has to do with trusting the process. Yes, but you also need to adapt to the current process. That's the biggest problem why we can't code ourselves. It's because humans have one trait, which is adapting. And that's the biggest thing is. Lack of emotion could be a big problem as well. Definitely could be very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. What do you think about Neuralink planting chips in your brain? You know, it's mixed feelings, man. It's mixed feelings. I think that I like the side where Neuralink can help people who have disabilities to, you know, feel better, to do something better, to get moving hopefully again. But I don't know about using it otherwise. How do you mark this on the higher time frames? What is it? What is this? Yeah, you would just take the most recent body. So whatever the most recent body is, you would take it. So the most recent body, and then when you go to lower time frame, you would see if that lines up with anything to adjust it here or there. Small adjustments, you know. If London Open pushes past the zones, you think it's time to call it for the day? Move of the session? Yes. If that happens, then I will call it for the session. I won't call it for the day. I won't call it for the day. I'll call it for the session. If that happens. If price just rips through all the zones I wanted to trade, gives me no entry, I'll just walk away. I joined your Discord channel and someone with the name Tradesharpe is offering to copy his trade. Yeah, these are all scammers, guys. Please, these are all scammers. Do not trust anyone messaging you. They're gonna take your money and never give it back. Please. There's anything official. I always post anything official here on my channel. Can I give my thoughts on gold? Yeah, gold's not doing much as well. Potential sells could be below 1970, 300s. That's where I would look for potential sells potentially. CAD breaking out. Yeah, it's trying to. 1 minute to close. That could be. Just make sure it's above the daily resistance. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, breaking the daily high and close above would be okay. You'd want to break the daily high though. Caught a trade yet? What do you think subjectively? If you were to ask, do you think we could catch a trade in here? With price going sideways? Here's a 5 minute for you. Wouldn't it be awesome if someone could crack the code on how to take profitable trades? Yes, there is a way to catch a trades in range, and it's on 1 minute time frame. It's tradable. Problem with spread is it worth it? These moves are not big enough. You know, 6-7 pips we could, but the problem is that it's just not worth it. You'd rather sit out than trying to mess yourself up in a 1 minute range. The fake Tradesharpe has added me, messaging me as well. Yeah, they're very, very annoying. Let's go see if they're there in the chat. Here he is. We found him. This is him. The fake one. Now I can do this. And he can stop wasting time. Look at this guy, man. Bye-bye. So now he's banned. Just anytime you see one of these guys, just let me know. You can see the name is fake. You can see the name is fake, you know. Okay, London Open here. Nothing exciting. 1 hour time frame. Yeah, 1 hour time frame doing nothing. 30-minute time frame doing nothing. 15-minute time frame doing nothing. Just tuned in and liked the stream. Thank you very much. If you're new, please leave a, subscribe so you can join to future streams, and I'll see you there. No, Tradesharpe31 is not me. Please report. Listen, there's no, if you guys, please have common sense here. I'm not gonna message you first. I just posted a link this morning in the chat with my official name. Look at my official name. Go and check. I have an official role, and my role is called the Tradesharpe role. They cannot have that role. Right? My hashtag is 144. I always put it up. Go check announcements. you'll see in announcements, the announcements are about scammers here. Right? My official is 1466. Damn. Tradesharpe, better. Look at this. Admin, 3 Tradesharpe, King Bear, Tradesharpe 111, the real one. This is the real one, just Tradesharpe. C2 scammer as well. Oh. Oh, that's because trade C2? Yeah, yeah. You need to put tag on your... Yeah, I have a tag. Yeah, I have it, guys. This is what I'm saying. Please check it. Go here to the members of the group. Look, there's only one Tradesharpe role. Look here, Tradesharpe. The official Tradesharpe. You can see I have my own role with a special color. I have my own role. So I do have it. Took profits on GU, done for today. Thanks, Harry. All good, man, all good. I drew here after a heavy push like this, and say if it closes below the one I drew up, is it worth taking a setup on or waiting for something like a thunderstorm? So look, what is this on? We're on NZD, NU, heavy push. Yeah, like a thunderstorm I think would be better. Yeah, definitely thunderstorm would be better. Especially drag your line down to fit this 15-minute area here. Look at Dixie, it's pushing up super hard. Normally GJ would go down as a result, but that's not happening. Lack of correlation usually means heavy bias, in this case upside. Yes, but we're not moving, we're not doing anything, nothing's happening. Tradesharpe never starts the conversation, exactly. I understand, just some conviction for a long later. Yeah, if we do get above this zone, I think then both of us will fall in the same analysis. Can you repeat the plan? Yeah, I'm probably going to repeat the plan and then wrap it up here because there's nothing happening. So here's the plan for today, guys. I'm going to set an alert above here. If we can create support above this zone here or start to break through the zone on a 30-minute, I will be interested to potentially take buys towards the upside, closing above here on a 30-minute. Same thing goes for the downside here. If we break below this range, a 15-minute will be good. I can look for sell. I'm not trading inside the range. It's exactly like what happened here. Nothing happened. We need to break outside of the range, and until I see that happen, I'm just not going to sit here and watch paint dry. It's a little bit boring, and you know, that's what I need. That's what I need to wait for. So we'll see what ends up happening, right? We'll see if we can break out of this range, get a 30-minute closing above here, and that will be the option. Hopefully some volume. If not, if we just shoot through this range, then I'm gonna be looking for buys above 182.582 is my next option here for buys. Above this range here is clean buys towards the upside, and that's what I can play on. So yeah, you know, nothing we can do if price is just gonna go sideways. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and watch paint dry. Set the alerts, and then we wait for the setups. Hopefully maybe in the next hour we can get some volume, but we had great conversation today, and yeah, hopefully we can get some more action on the charts. So, and yeah, we'll pick it up from there, guys. So appreciate everyone showing up to the stream as always, It's a pleasure to have you. I really do appreciate everyone showing up, and I hope you find it valuable. And yeah, nothing I can do if price is going sideways. Just one of those days in the market where we need to chill. So appreciate everyone as always. Hope to see you on future streams. With that being said, take care, trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace.